Hey everyone, welcome to Bowls 360. A bit late, but I'll do the first division review of round 10 that we had last weekend. Another interesting round of fixtures occurred. Let's have a quick look at them. In the Premier League, let's look at the results first. Bassendean at home and a nail-biter against Osborne Park by 3 shots. Doubleview getting the win. Maybe that will kickstart their season against Sorrento by a very healthy 25 shots there, 7-1. Matt Lawley at home losing to South Perth, which is a bit of a surprise. South Perth showing that they're a very, very strong side this year. 19 shots too, so it wasn't just a narrow margin, it was a good win to them. Coburn at home weren't able to hold off Cambridge, winning by 12 shots there. Cambridge 6.5 to a half. And Manning away from home in the Barry-Leicester match, winning 8-0 over Leeming. We also had we didn't have a catch-up game. That's a misprint. Just ignore that. Let's look at the ladder. Everyone's played 10 games now. South Perth sit on top. 8 wins, 2 losses. What are they? 6, 5.5 clear of second spot. So they've got a bit of a margin there. Manning with their win move up 2 spots. Matt Lawler with their loss move down 2 spots. Bassendean stay where they are in third. Then we have Cambridge, Osborne Park, Sorrento, Doubleview, Leeming and Coburn. Interestingly, usually after 10 games played, every side would have played 5 home and 5 away. That's not the case this year. South Perth swapped their earlier fixture with Manning, so they've had 6 home games and 4 away, and Manning have had 4 home games and 6 away. So it's interesting just to factor that in to your thoughts about what might happen for the rest of the year. South Perth with 6 away games and Manning with 6 home games. Can they swap positions on the ladder after those fixtures? We shall see. The skippers table, Graham Wishart still sits on top with 9 wins and 1 loss. Blake Nan and Christina Van Nierop with 8 wins and 2 losses. Blake Nan with the superior shots difference there of plus 94. That's pretty good. When he wins well. Scott Walker also from Manning and Ross Breslin, South Perth, rounding out the top 5. In white, Joondalup at home, too good for Safety Bay, 100 to 80 there, 7-1. Mosborne Park at home, no good against Cardinia, having a fairly good season, 79 to 77, 6-2. Vic Park in a real upset. It was bottom versus top, but they win 7-1 by 7 shots. Good win to Vic Park. Maybe that'll kickstart their season, but it is looking very grim there for Vic Park. Manning at home versus North Perth, 7-1, reversing their fixture for round 1 in the year. And Osborne Park 7-1 over Kalamunda. That is also a good win for Osborne Park. Kalamunda sitting second on the ladder, which we'll look at now. The top 3 remain unchanged. Interestingly, the top 3 sides all lost. So everyone below them all shifts up and moves a little bit closer. North Beach 4.5 clear of Kalamunda on 48, but Safety Bay, Cardinia move into 4th, Manning move up into 5th, North Perth drop back into 6th, but they're all 5 of those sides within 6.5 points of each other, so very, very tight there in white from 2nd to 6th. 7th is Osborne Park, 8th Mosman Park, 9th Joondalup, and as we mentioned 10th Vic Park at the bottom. The skippers in white all have won 7 games. So it's all based on their shots difference. James Buchanan with the plus 78 there. Todd Hampshire in second with plus 68. Gavin Crosthwaite plus 65. Matty Allen plus 57. And Mark Duthie rounds out the top 5 plus 43. In Blue North, Cambridge at home winning 8-0 over Warwick. That's a good win for Cambridge. They are on bottom. They were on the bottom and they're still on the bottom, but that brings them a little bit in touch with the bottom few to save themselves. Quinns Rocks at home, 6-2 over Morley by 11 shots. Matt Lawley winning on 1 rink, but what a rink win it was, plus 13 shots despite losing on 3 rinks, 5-3. Sorrento 4.5 to 3.5. That was a drawn aggregate there, 78 each over Ellenbrook, and Yanchep 7-1 over Wanneroo by 30 shots. That puts the win to Yanchep, makes them on top of the ladder. Matt Lawley second. They both move up 2 spots. Wanneroo in third and Warwick in 4th drop back from where they were. The rest of the ladder remains unchanged. Quinns Rocks in 5th, Bassendean 6th, Sorrento 7th, Ellenbrook 8th, Morley in 9th, Cambridge in 10th, but there's only like 26 shots between first and last, and between first and sixth there's only 8.5 points. So that is going to be it's a real topsy-turvy finish for the year for Blue North. The skippers in Blue North, Dan Hartzer hitting the front now. Sean Bright was on top last week. Dan Hartzer now takes that spot, 8 wins plus 67 from Sean plus 46. Butch Dennison at Bassendean having a good season plus 38. And Shane Smith, who was the leading skipper last year in this division, another good year plus 33. And Dave Anderson with 7 wins plus 63 rounds up the top 5. And finally to Blue South, Dalkeith Nedlands 78-57. Good win over Wilton by 7 points to 1. Rockingham strong winners hitting the triple figures, 6-2 over Coburn. Cardinia also triple figures with an 8-0 win over South Perth by 46 shots. Rossmont, who had been having a good run but they've hit the brick wall in Armidale, 8-0 there to the Armidale team plus 30. And Safety Bay, another triple digit winning side here, 7-1 over Gosnells by 48 shots. The ladder, Armidale stay on top. They're 6.5 clear of second. Cardinia, who are just about 10 clear, 9.5 clear of Rockingham. So the top 2 looks pretty set there in Blue South. Rockingham in third. Safety Bay move up a spot into fourth, 42.5. South Perth lose that spot, 38.5. Rossmont in sixth. Coburn seventh. Dalkeith move up a spot into eighth in 30. Willett in ninth, and Gosnells round out the rear. But the bottom 6, the bottom 5 is quite interesting. 33.5 to 24. What's that? It's only 9.5, is it? Between the bottom 5 sides. So maybe the reverse end of the table will be the interesting one there in Blue South. And the skippers finally, Kevin McKay, our state skipper, 8 wins, 1 loss, plus 75, having a very good season. Stuart Gostray, his teammate, coming in second, 7 wins, plus 89. Ron Hall at Safety Bay, plus 41. Aaron Gale at Cardi, plus 38, as well as Darren Radekis at Dalkeith. That brings us to an end now of our First Division review after round 10. I'll take this opportunity, I've said it on my site today, but I'll take this opportunity as well verbally. Thank you all for tuning in, reading the website, watching the videos, posting comments, letting me know when I'm out in the bowls green as well. It's most appreciated. Merry Christmas to you all, and we'll see you all in the new year. Bye for now.